All right, guys, we're back with what I like to call bouncing baby boxer Bowdy. So what you've got is a dog that will jump all over you. And and if you say, well, how are you going to break that, this, that, the other one, I have to understand, where did that come from? Was it possibly, you know, environmentally created? So I don't want to have to pay the price of damaging my relationship with the dog by doing something like kneeing the dog in the chest or whatever they used to tell people to do. Oh, and look what we got. I'll tell you what we got, a little dog trying to train me. Bowdy. So I just changed the sign. I am starting to go kind of for this bouncy bouncy heel. All right, watch. So now, and I'm doing everything with the pager. In your place. Watch, I'm gonna get him down. Down. My job was not. My job wasn't to get him doing it without it. My job was to get him doing it with it. Because if it took 500 times of doing that for him to be reliable, well, now we only have 499. All right, watch. I'm going to start my pager slightly before. Bowdy. And I'm trying not to let him guide me. I'm you can see where my leash is. Yay. Yay. In your place. Yay. Yay. Down. I want you to know he's aware of the leash there. He sees it, but he also sees what I'm doing is big time factoring it out of play. Oh, you precious boy. Down. So the two things happened right there. He got up, he was at an impasse. He's still not sure exactly what got the trait, but what got it was the foot moving. And you've got to keep it teeny, teeny, tiny. Oh, you've got to keep it teeny, teeny, tiny. I'm going to pick him up with the pager. And if you said, oh, he thinks it's the leash that's doing the paging, I would say, oh, then I'm really doing a better job than I thought. If that signal is traveling from my hand, as far as he's concerned, it's traveling through that leash, from me through that leash. It's a can.
Energy.
It's the most updated version available of a can with 2 strings for a telephone. All right, watch. And I'm really augmenting my leg movement to help him understand now that we're leaving. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to add length to my leash. I'm not going to pull it with me. I'm going to add length, the pager, and an augmented leg movement. Bowdy! Nope. So that was my pager. Okay, watch. Heel. An adding leash, adding leash. Adding leash. That's what I was. That's how I'm factoring it out. In your place. As quickly as down. As quickly as possible. Again, I'm getting on my mark. If this is the the same scene, down. I want to let him know though. I've got the ability to push you from the. Okay. Oh, you little leg kicking cutie. So he's flattening himself out. That's what I want. I'll tell you what that affords him, more length. And that's what you've got to think of. If any of your relationship, looking at the dog is pulling the leash towards you, I don't think they like that. So that's now become my precursor. Down. Oh, he finna bark at me. I'm pushing, I'm holding it down. I'm doing everything in my power. Yay. Yay. I had to make it smaller. I had to make it smaller. So now I'm going to pick him up. Augmented leg movement. Bowdy! I'm kind of fudging in on him. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing it with my upper body. I'm coming in on him like that to keep him from crowding me. Yay! In your place. Yay! I'm giving him leg. I'm getting, oh, you. Yay! And again, there was an absence right there. And where he said, okay, my character's got to complete the, yay, down. That's my cue though, the length. Precious angel. Oh, you little leg kicking cutie. Oh, you get a sandwich for that, because we got 2 different treats today.
2 different
All
kinds of
through.
sandwiches.
Okay, and I do, you know, again, I want the dog to I'm going to tell you why if you don't, oh, don't you come at mama. And you've got to be very surgical about this dog if you think the right thing to do right now with this old dog, oh, you precious little cutie, would be play tug of war. I can assure you it wouldn't. So now I do have a dog defaulting to it. I'll tell you what I'm not going to do right now is start roughing it and trying to get it to be all through when he's taking his own initiative, because he's a naughty little schoolboy. Oh, he is a rotten. Because I'm going to tell you, oh, you precious. Let me see if I can. Again, my job is to, all right, look, I'm curling the paw. You precious little angel boy. Oh, you're going to get a snussage. The reality is, though, you guys, with the pager, the problem is, though, with the pager, you don't want to become too dependent on the off-leash. Because dogs like this, if you think I couldn't get him biting on that leash real quick, I could. Let me see if I can get him to fall back in there, though. But what I can do, I mean, again, because I've got my pager, get on my knot, down. Things had to speed up right then. Everything was very, very slow. I wasn't moving. I wasn't saying anything. He was looking, and then sped up at the end. But the reality of is, you know, he is not saying to himself, she got nothing now. Bowdy.
Yeah.
In your place, holding it down. Time is frozen. I'll tell you how he's doing. He's doing absolutely perfect. Bye, guys.